Hey, what up guys, this is Ron PC Battlestations, and a lot of you have been asking about what these hexagon RGB lights are, and they are the Cololight Pros. Well, that's our video for the week, so go ahead and... More value? Well, alright, I guess we'll be talking about how to put these together and some of the cool effects these bad boys have and how they'll make your setup go from 0 to hero in no time. I've done a lot of pictures and videos for Cololight Pro. They've actually came out with a new website recently, so only makes sense to do a dedicated video on these, right? Alright, let's do this. So these bad boys are powered by USB, which is kind of cool. They don't have an external power source. And this USB cable is roughly about 3 feet long, or about 1 meter. And I use an extension, USB extension cable, just because I take pictures a lot with them. And so you can plug them into the USB power adapter, into like a power supply or your computer or whatever, because I tend to move them around to take pictures. Be careful when you move them though, because when they can kind of tall, they can kind of wobbly. And these come in a 3-piece kit, or a 5-piece kit, or a 9-piece kit. And these ones come with like a little plastic base. And you can just go ahead and slide it in here. Or you can also wall mount them too. So you can wall mount them, just put like a 2-sided tape on there. Configure them however you want, and then put them on the wall with some 2-sided tape, and they look pretty cool too. So piecing them together is pretty much like Legos. They come with, so you got the base, you got the first one that has the power on there, the USB cable, and then from there, just take another one, another panel, and then it's got a 2-sided, or a 2 connector piece. You take these connectors, and you plug it into the pretty much that power one, and then you can put these anywhere you want. Each one of these panels have 19 LED lights in them for a nice smooth effect. So all their effects that kind of transition, you know, from the bottom to the top, or however they want to do, from the pulsing from the inside or to the outside. They have 19 LEDs, which is really cool. So it's nice and smooth. There's 2 different ways that you can control the dynamic effects or the lights on these panels. And then, so basically what they do is they have a little button on the back. There's a slight little raised button, and when you push that, it kind of toggles through. So it toggles through some of the dynamic effects. The next one is voice activated, so you can listen to music and it reacts to the voice or whatever it hears. Da 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 da. And then you can also, so basically you can listen. It has a mic on the Cololights themselves on the piece back here. You also can use the iPhone app or use your phone as kind of like an input to listen to the music and for it to react to. So you have that choice, 2 different choices. And then so if we continue to cycle, just kind of the different dynamic effects. You can't cycle through just static colors. That's where you have to actually use the app. For greater control and customizability, you can go ahead and download the Cololight app, and then you can connect to your Cololight Pros over to 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi band. And once you get in there, you can go ahead and cycle through the different dynamic effects. It has a lot of different dynamic effects. You can also set it to static colors if you just want like red, yellow, blue, anything like that. And then you can also set your own custom one, which is really cool. So once you go in there, you can go and create your own library, and you can go ahead and you basically show it how it's connected. You can figure how it's connected so it can kind of flow, and you know, the different dynamic effect will flow with how you got it connected. And then you can go ahead and select each individual one of the 19 LEDs on there. You can select all of them, or you can select individual ones for whatever you want, and you go ahead and save it and apply it, and then you can go ahead and have your own effect. You can also create your own dynamic effect once you go back into the dynamic effects, and you can create your own, which is kind of cool. So you can go ahead and name it, and then you can check the speed on it from slow to fast, and all kinds of different colors, and what do you want it to do, what kind of pattern, what kind of you want it to flow, or if you want the pattern to kind of go from inside to outside, or vice versa, outside to inside, or kind of like go up and down, strobe, whatever you want. It's really cool. So there's a lot of customizability within these Cololight Pros. It's kind of cool. You can also set these Cololights to turn off and on at a certain period of time. Up in the upper right, there's a little timer. You can go in there and you can go ahead and turn it off. If it's late at night, you always forget to turn these off. Or, you know, if it's on and you have it in your room or something like that, kind of wake you up. Whatever you want to use it for. It's kind of cool. Check out the timer option. So I hooked it up to my Echo Dot, and you can turn it on and off. You can also change colors, but only static colors. It'd be kind of nice if you can change the dynamic effects, or even your own custom dynamic effects, which would be kind of cool. Turn on my desk light.
Okay.
Turn the color on my desk light to yellow.
Okay.
Turn off my light.
Okay.
Boom. You can also control these with the Elgato Stream Deck, which is kind of cool. So you can go ahead and install the Cololight Pro functionality, and you can go ahead and create buttons to turn it on and off, to change specific colors, you know, whatever you want. So take a look at that if you got Elgato Stream Deck. So with the push of a button, you can control your Cololight Pros. So take a look at Cololight Pro's new website by clicking on the link in the description, and see if you guys want to add these cool RGB hexagon lights to your setup. With all the customizing that you can do with these and how fluid they are, they can really add some really nice, cool RGB aesthetics to your setup. So looking forward to seeing some more pictures with some Cololight Pros in your guys' setup, and hopefully learn something about these Cololight Pros. And we'll see you guys in the next video.